I like to gamble, but the odds have to be right. I've only got one life to live. I figure life is too important to take a chance. I want to give my kids a better chance than I had, but it isn't easy. You got to work to be a winner.
Well, my career in the Olympics began really long before the 1948 Olympics. All I know is that I wanted to get into the Olympics, I wanted to get into the finals, and having got there, I wanted to win. And it meant a lot of concentrated work, a lot of determination to make up your mind you're going to win.
Of course, each of us cannot go on to win a gold medal in the Olympics, but each of us can choose the kind of life he wants for himself and for his children, and can do something about it. Even though I had a tough start in life, I knew that my future was up to me, and family planning helped me to make the most of my chances.
A man is a man. I joined the force at the rank of a constable. Here am I, I'm a sergeant of police today. And had it been a fact that I had a lot of children around, I wouldn't spare time to do some studies so as to bring about the betterment of my job.
I believe that a man is a man if he look after his kids, if he makes sure that he think about them before he has them. In that way, one can just see that they will benefit all around.
Definitely so.
If I'm working and I'm getting at my rank, I can't afford to look after 7 kids. But then, 3, 2, I would have much more opportunity for them. And I have much more opportunity for myself, because then I could spend some time to study. Because after all, I joined this force to reach the top.
And any of us could reach the rank of the Commissioner of Police.
Yes.
Many of the men I work with, and I'm sure you know some too, make some wrong moves in life. They don't think about the future until it's too late.
First, checked it out, and I feel that having plenty of children without any solid background of any salary where you can really grow the children decent, anything like that. I would really like to grow them decent, so first I make some wrong move by having, I would say, too many. Like about 8. Kind of staggering in life, you don't work enough to maintain them to the best of your ability, so I feel the best is to really check on it before it go further.
Very good.
Because having children is right, but how to take care of them when you're not working, weekend you don't have anything to give them and they start to cry in your house. There's another trouble, right?
If I had known a family planning before now, I wouldn't have the amount of kids that I have, because let me tell you something, is that to have the children, fine, but it's to get them grow up as how you want them to grow up. The main thing is the housing problem, schooling problem, and to have the child to grow up the way that you want the child to grow up.
I want to see them come out, to something. I want them to live to see them grow up and have proper education that, they can get a proper job.
You and I, who is working just a meager salary, are supposed to have more than the very most 2 or 3 kids.
Yes.
And I am satisfied with the 3 that I have. And I only hope that another one doesn't come my way.
I like to see a lot of kids around me, especially when they are growing big.
The children must eat, they must drink, they must live somewhere.
Now, you see, I'm a work foreman. And each time men come to me for work, I find out how many children do they have. I'll say to my friend, I'll provide you a job. But if you don't do something to provide a child, I can't afford for you to come to me to say, boss, I'm in trouble, lend me $5.
Most of those young guys just leaving school, they feel that you're not a man unless they have a lot of children. That is the only way they can prove their manhood.
Yeah.
You see, which is very ridiculous. They're going about having 6 children when they know that their salary can't afford more than 2 children.
The person who's really suffering is the kids themselves.
The child is your child. The child owe you nothing, so to speak. The child did not ask to be brought here. The child have a life to live for its own. The child will have to build a family when it grows up. And who to tell? That child might not be able to help you.
I believe in working hard, but I like my fun too. And by planning things, I make sure I got time and money to enjoy myself and take care of my family. I couldn't do what I do if I had a large family. That's why I think family planning's a good thing.
I use condom. And I am married.
I had 3, and biggest boy is, the last boy is now 15 years old, and my wife and I plan together.
If I weren't using condom, I know I would have a vast amount of children.
How many children have you?
I have 1 child so far.
Oh.
He's at least 3 years now, and I've been doing my thing right on.
My future, your future, the future of our children is up to us. The more children we have, the harder it is to see them grow up the way we want. The more children we have, the harder it is to see them get proper schooling. The more children we have, the harder it is for us to get ahead. The reason is simple. The more children I have, the less money, the less food, the less of everything there is for everybody in my family. Family planning isn't just for my woman, or yours. I figure it's a man's business too. It gives me and my children better odds, a real chance to get what we want out of life. It's my future, and I'm not leaving it to chance. Family planning can help take the risk out of your life too. Why take a chance? But the choice is up to you.